Hi guys, welcome. If this is your first time visiting, I hope you'll consider subscribing. I do all kinds of DIY. Today we are going to make a hairpin accessory, and you'll be able to do this if you're good at twisting wire. You'll be able to do this in like a half hour. So if you've got time to kill before you go out, make a hairpin. All right, you're going to need 6 inches of 18 gauge wire. I'm using just artistic wire today, and about a yard of 26 gauge. You could use 28 gauge if you like. You're going to need some kind of round piece. I'm going to use my step bail making pliers. Some pointed, what are these? I can't remember, but they've got a nice point. And some cutters and a bit nose pliers and some assorted beads, little ones. These are just rubies that I cannibalized off of a necklace. I've got some AB Swarovski crystals here. There's one that's a little smaller. It doesn't matter. I'm just using kind of like onesie twosies that are in my box. Got 3 freshwater pearls here and one here. It's a little bigger. That's going to be kind of like my focal piece. So the first thing we're going to do is the second to the largest. We're going to put that in there, and we're going to bend it and try to get it even. If it isn't even, that's fine. It doesn't matter, because we're going to trim this off because we don't need a hairpin that's this long. And I'm going to go about 3/4 of an inch, a little less than 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to take my pliers and push that out. And I'm going to try to come across to the other side and get this as even as possible. And if I don't, it's okay. It's off, but that's all right because I can fix that. And I'll show you how. So now we're going to push this back in. Get it right at the tip. Try to keep it consistent. If your pliers are graduated like mine are, they get wider. Push it back in. Back out. Back in. And then straight. Like that. We'll do the same thing on the other side. If you have a hairpin, you can skip this part. Fast forward through the video to the part where we start weaving or wrapping the wire. I'm going to put it back on here. And now that's pretty even. Okay, so now you can do this later or you can do it now. We're done with that. I'm going to lay it on here, and I want it to be about between 2 1/4 and 2 1/2. You could even do 2 inches if you wanted to. I'm going to cut these off at 2 1/4. And they just flew across the desk. Okay, so now I'm going to come in here, if I can see what I'm doing, and I'm going to wrap, we'll give it 8. 1, 2, 3. We'll pinch those together. Then we want to slide it over a little bit. Trim that. Give that a pinch. So now, I'm going to put on just one. Get it down there. Going to go about an inch. It doesn't This is all arbitrary. It depends on what you like. I'm going to give that a twist. And the best way to do this is to have your wires always at a 45-degree angle when you're twisting wire like this. This is called filigree wire wrapping. I'm trying to remember. And I'm just going to twist and let that wire feed up like that. I think that's good right there. Let's add another one. We'll do this one about the depth of my finger. Bring that around. Give that a twist till it gets up to the point where it meets. I'm going to give it 2 twists. We'll give it 3. And we're going to put another one on. Twist that until it comes up to the wire, and then we're going to twist it till it gets back to the hairpin that we just made. And now we're going to do once, and then we're going to come around one more time just to secure that wire. And now let's do a pearl. I think I want that right about here. So we're going to bend that straight back. This is a flat back. Get that at a 45-degree angle, and I'm going to start twisting. I've got just enough to add my focal pearl. And I'm going to wrap it right in here, I think. Give that 2 wraps there. And now I'm going to, I want to come back over on this side, so now I'm going to feed it right up through here. Wrap it around there. Now come back over here. There we go. 1, 2. That's 8. And 8 is also an arbitrary number. It's just however many you want for your head pin. You could put 5. Just make sure that it's the same on both sides. All right, now it looks kind of like a clustery mess. So let's get our pieces separated here. You can make this as symmetrical or as asymmetrical as you want. I'm going to give that a little bend, give that a little bend. Bend it right here. I want those to be staggered. There. You got your hairpin. Isn't that cute? Next time I will do a bobby pin, and I'll get some bobby pins. I'll get some bobby pins for that one. I don't have any because my hair is so short. Thank you guys so much for visiting. I hope you give this a try. You can make all kinds of accessories for your hair. Now you have a hairpin. Oh, I should say, if this is artist wire, so it's kind of like copper core. But if there's something scratchy or pokey on the ends, make sure you file those off. Because if you decide to sell these, you'd probably want to use silver filled or copper, brass. Something that's not going to have that copper core. But I just thought this was a cute idea. And I wanted to share it with you and see if you wanted to make it. So 18 gauge wire, 26 gauge wire, assorted beads. I really appreciate you liking and subscribing and commenting. I love all your comments. And I reply to every one of them if I can, if I see them. I always have to put that caveat in because sometimes I don't see them. I don't even get notified. But anyway, I'm glad you came. We'll see you next time. Love you. Bye-bye.